Hello and welcome back to part 3 of our short and sturdy SOVL run, our brotherhood of steely dwarves standing side by side, tanking anything that comes their way. So we've gotten through most of Act 2 last time, so I'm impressed we took a slightly less battle spam path, which I think is appreciated. We don't have to do quite so many long slog fights. It will cost us slightly in terms of gold, but it will be worth it. So down here we can either go up or down, and between the two, I believe we gamed out that the down path is a bit better because we get 2 points of experience and ultimately more gold than we would net off the elite. Of course, you could get something really good in the random event, but we got the best one possible, so I'm happy just to take these. In terms of our army, what I was considering, so we had some lovely names recommended, but from a practical standpoint, I think the way to go with the dwarves and their oath system, maybe instead of me umming and erring, looking at each of these units trying to scan their abilities in a fight, I could rename them such that it's really obvious what they do. So these are our Deep Guard. I've got the Oath of Monsters. Let's name them Monster Mashers, stuff like that. And then leave their Oath range. So the Range Wreckers, almost alliteration. They have the Ionized Guard of Nothing. The Holy Forge ones are pretty much taken. The Shield Wall is Oath Monsters, but I'm quite happy to leave them as they are. And then we have veterans on the side who are also Oath Monsters, so let's do Beast Bruisers. There you go. So it just makes it a bit obvious as I'm playing through what exactly these units do. Templar Guard, okay, the one I wasn't looking forward to. There'll be a lot of big nasty monsters. For our army, the only effective way to deal with the big creatures is to stick multiple units in combat with them and just wear them down. Because we don't have... Once we charge, we're fine, but after the charge, we go basically down to power 3 across the board. Deep Guard are the exception, so really going to struggle to hurt anything with defense 6. Okay, let's figure out how we want to deploy. Over here. So you want like... probably you on that side then, to help us clean up. You want a kind of even split of strength, so... Range stuff, they'll have maybe a little bit of range hiding at the back. Not the end of the world though. There'll be anti-monsters on this side just to make sure that we've got something to deal with the big creatures. You're anti-ranged, the wreckers, so you can go, maybe you can just rush up and catch something. It's going to be hard to fit anything because I've stretched everyone so far across. It's a bit of a pain in the ass getting around and into the battle. And then can you, yeah, you can kind of fit down there. 3 and 3 seems fair. We have some Tyrannosaur, Triceratops, some fast, and then a whole bunch of Raptorite. Okay, very, very fast army. It's going to easily outposition us. Guess I'm just going to have to stand there and take them on. Powder of Mist helps. We're okay. They have very little shooting, to be fair, so we can just skip a bit. In fact, that was it. Okay. Fire Lizard's going to be a hassle, but I'm pretty sure I can engage the... I'm going to be forced to engage the Raptor Riders when they run straight into me regardless. How do I want to deal with Zakwax here? Come up here and then turn around. He's going to charge me. I can't really stop him is the problem. I'm defense 5. He's power 6 base, so it's always going to be hard to save. Tyrannosaurs are really quite impressive in terms of damage output. I could do that, and then he can't... It'll be a majority side charge, and he can't legally fit there. You can leverage the system, because I don't think he can fit his base in con... Well, it's going to be close. Don't think I want to take the risk. Just do that. Already come, so you can charge that. If you'll smash into them, you won't get through them in a turn, and then you can be flanked and killed by the veterans. Seems like a decent compromise. They're going to come forward into the warriors. I'm defense 6, they're power 5. Equal skill. It's not too big a hassle. I'll just have you do this first. There's no way, I can't even counter-charge them because we're so slow. Yeah, look, because they can stop miles away, and then I'll try and rush up and catch them, and I'm nowhere near. My only recourse is pretty much just to stand here and get hit. So you're going to come forward and lose versus this unit. Yeah, just move forward as far as you can, because when that unit charges you, you'll be in a better position next turn to hit something. 8 inch forward, so you want to charge those then? I guess I could just back off with this unit a turn and hope something more beneficial comes our way. How'd you come? Okay, you want that one? Curious, it's still the front charge. Yeah, and again, I can't... Ordinarily with a normal unit, you then rush up here and catch them, but no. one extra point of movement and then a longer range would have probably helped me there, but I still can't do it. Okay, so enjoy, veterans. You're actually going to have to fight this unit head on. Defense 6, you should be okay. You're going to get roasted by the fire lizard once, and then you can kill it. Or you're going to fight those instead. Come forward. Fight that one, I would hope. Throw a fireball at... It's not going to kill a lizard. I could throw one at these, and that would reduce their numbers. It makes them... Well, we'll kill them easily in combat anyway. So what would be the best use of the fireballs? Probably this. If I can scrape off a couple wounds off the Triceratops, it makes it much easier later to kill it. Whereas we'll beat all of these no problem in a single round. Oh, excellent shot. There you go. 25% of the way there. I have no say in what's being charged or what's not being charged. I'm just going to have to skip and let the AI do what it wants. Yep, just keep hitting the skip button. The only thing I could in theory do is flee, but then there'd be no point in repositioning. Yep. Because everyone, basically my entire army is engaged, so there's literally no point in trying. Let's use the curse standard now. Don't want to be stuck with a Tyrannosaur for very long. We have to do something about that, otherwise you're flanked. Yeah, that's good. I was baiting him out to move to see if I could wait. Now you, do you want to use... I was about to say, do you want to use Shield Wall? Not much point. You're okay, regardless. They use their power upgrade. That's really bad for us. It's going to hurt everywhere. You can just come forward and at least intercept the target. I get to charge first because they went first last turn. In fact, all they did was charge me last turn. He hits no times, excellent start, and then the big monster hits 5 of 6. That's agonizing because we're down to 5 ups because he's power 8. 3 3s, but we reroll because it's a monster, good, and then enough power such that it's not saving on 2s. We still lost by 1, it's a shame. And they break. Great work, keep guard. Over here, Pterodactyl Rider shouldn't be too hard to beat, but extra power on everything is painful. Just get through this turn and we'll be okay. My 3-up saves and 2-up saves everywhere have been reduced. I was hoping you'd break that one because then you could slam straight into the side of the Tyrannosaur. Riders here. Do another bunch. Maybe at least win one there. And the easy one. 6 of 6, not bad. Okay, but doesn't matter when they roll saves that well. We're okay because of our reroll. Okay, we do win this one. Go first. I could slam into the side or I could fight that. The problem is if I do this first, I think they'll charge me there and I don't really want them to. I'd rather the veterans get that one. That allows them to... I thought they could charge me here. For some reason they didn't. Well, do that then because it prevents you from being roasted. Without the charge and all their buffs, I'm fairly confident I would eventually win these fights. The problem is he flanks into that one. That's a disaster. No, he faced the wrong way. He's just going to be head on. Good. Okay, that's an extraordinarily dead Pterodactyl Rider. Yeah, come on. They're gone. Oh, they buffed them to 3 attacks each. There. 3-up saves. It's a bit better. It's a draw again. They'll start losing attacks faster than us. So if they don't roll above average every single time, that would be good. Could be spamming heal a lot again. Here, we're against the big monster. It's still a 2-up save even with a charge, but just make them roll 1s. They'll drop to power 5 now against my defense 6, so the 3-up save versus a 2-up save. Okay, if you want to do... You can't reach anything, so... Oh, that's a shame. I could have sent you straight into that to kill that. Probably better that I have you kill all of this. So you can charge that, and then charge that, and charge that, and then that leaves you free to... Eventually, you can come around and deal with him. Oh, that's a real... Otherwise, I would use the warriors to do the same. No. Just have to... Oh, they intercepted. It's fine. We'll have to do with you first. Well, that means you're going to get cooked by the lizard. Bad luck. Maybe it blocks its line of sight. Nope. Very much doesn't. They'll be dead and out of the way, so don't worry about those. Just do this and help me force it to roll even more ones. Again, not rolling averagely at all. We should win this. There you go, that's a bit more like going our way. Monster rerolls, and then roll ones. Nope, not this turn. Ah, we don't roll a single save, ouch. We are coming to relieve you, don't worry. The one unit I have that kills things. Ooh, that's a shame. So I can kill this first and then deal with that. Although annoyingly that would mean I'm going to get flanked next turn. I could kill that instead and deal with this, that leaves him active, so I'll win these fights. That gives the fire lizard an extra round of shooting after these are all cleaned up. Could do that, and then so it's either we allow ourselves to be flanked, or we intentionally take them head on, kill them, and lose 1 or 2 to the fire lizard when it shoots us. Probably better than allowing the flank charge. Or just, uh-oh. Oh no, you're going to get his come across. You need to break that this turn to save them. Sure. Bad luck. You're going to get Tyrannosaur, guys, sorry. Unless you could, in theory, break those and escape by running. But you could do. You could try and flee from it. Buy me a turn. Here. Yeah, a bunch more ones. Hey, we got one. And this is still going to be ones even with the charge. It has a wound left. Shame. Next turn. But next turn we'll get it. Yeah, good damage. Kills off almost all of them on his own. There goes the last one. Enjoy being fire lizards in a second. I'm gonna charge for that. Can I flee? I can. What would that get me? Well, I'd go to about there, and then they would catch me anyway. So would you rather just accept the battle and try and buy some? Maybe you could free yourself and hit them in the back. Because we're so slow, he's going to be in a really good position to catch us again. If I don't rally, he'll definitely get me. Free up save, rerollable. Hey, we got away with it. Well, obviously these can deal with that. What I was considering is maybe throwing you towards this one. How far can I get, do you think? I'm 8. I can't catch it, so... The issue is if I turn around and do this, I end up wasting a lot of my strength on this side, because obviously they can kill this and this, no problem. And you're basically forfeiting this side. The faster I can get you around there, the better. The issue is that it's going to take me ages anyway. Throw a fireball at that. It'd be great if you could assassinate it. We don't have to deal with it again. Good shot. They don't rally, that's tragic, because now they can't even flee from being hit in the back. Wouldn't be able to anyway, but never mind. Still stuck here. Can't believe you're going to lose a fight with Raptor Riders. Hey, we got a 1. Double 1. They're wavering already, so we're going to win. It's just a question of how much damage we take. These units are lost. How would this go long term? Well, we can easily finish off. I think this one unit would basically have to win the entire battle for us. I'm going to run you this way away from the fire lizard, so you don't... We're now engaging in the exercise of not taking unnecessary casualties. Another 2, crying out loud. We're just rolling so badly. Dinosaur rolls great again. Because we're so slow, it can just rear charge us successively. Lizard's dead. No damage. We are very reliant on this unit. It doesn't say routing, but they're actually low enough that we're there, so never mind. Heal everyone. It's a super fast army that is just really almost as tough as we are, so we just get stuck with them. Okay, so bearing in mind health and stuff, early Forge Warden's level, size, skill, or gold. Definitely not gold at this stage in the campaign, so one of these two. This is the big brick with our character. So do we want to go up to skill 5? Or would we rather have just there being more of them? I think that's okay for size now. I could probably make them bigger later, so beating enemy skill 4 stuff is going to be quite nice. The range wreckers are anti-range units. Replenishment certainly, because we just need the help. Silver wall. Skill is good for these. I think they already have the replenishment upgrade, so that's a nice durability and damage increase. Beast bruisers could use more rather than the skill. I think 15 is a good point to get to. And the monster mashers finally get their upgrade. That's what I was hoping for, because 10 is kind of suffering down here a bit. 14 and 15 is fine. You obviously need the help. You desperately need help. You can use the size. We're about to go into a shop, so it's a bit of a shame I'm not taking any gold, but oh well. That one unit I'm willing to take gold on, because it's pretty healthy. And we'll just start slowly increasing their numbers now. Okay, 287, so it's probably not enough to buy a unit, but it may be enough to allow us to get some nice upgrades. I wouldn't want to buy any of them anyway, great. So we can just focus entirely on actually upgrading our guys. Realistically, having one extra like 10-man unit of warriors or whatever versus making every single unit in our army more effective would be an easy choice. We would go with the effective option. So upgrades, cruelty is fantastic for you. That's pretty much a no-brainer. Forcing them to reroll their saves. Veterans and the like, banners of mist so I can't be shot. I think curse standards are the first thing we want to buy. So that's just a great damage increase. 180. I can spend 100 on armor, leaving me with 87, which is enough for a 50-point item and a 35-point item. So what I want, you can have a banner of fury on these veterans. Helps me fight the monsters if I can get there to even charge them. That's a bit of, the issue with being so slow is that you can buy all of these upgrades to buff your charge output, but you never get to charge anything because they're so much faster than you are. The wardens are making that one unit even stronger. I'll probably forfeit cruelty because he's already power... What is he, power 5, 6 on the charge? Honestly, good enough. Don't need him to be that much hard hitting. He'll kill most things he comes up against. Just make you power 7 base, power 8 on the charge. It's pretty hilarious. But no, I think making these units tougher is the way to go. Yeah, all the armor, we're dwarves. We like our armor. 87 left. Banner of Fury here for these. Or you could buy... You can only buy 2 of these if you get 17. That leaves you with a little bit left over. So Banners of Valor are the reroll discipline tests, which are okay, but we shouldn't be running away too much. Deep Guard notwithstanding, and then combat score is whatever. So the bruisers here can have a Banner of Fury. You can have a Banner of Fury, and then the other thing I'd maybe buy is a Banner of Mist on someone. What these, I could use them as a tank unit, so if anything shoots us, it's harder to hit them, and they get to reroll their saves, so they become basically invincible. I could super invest in this one. Not the way to go, though. Let's give you the power. I'm going to give Oakenshield more power. I think investing in... If you front load into a character and make them super strong, that's actually a pretty good way of dealing with things, because that one unit is now so tough and so great with damage output. It's very difficult for the AI to beat it. That might be a way through. Yeah, same principle. I'm just going to commit to investing in that one then. Yeah, that's where we are now. 9 is, I mean, you don't have to be stretched that far if you can't actually fit, you get the max number of attacks like that. You also shrink back down, there's your max attacks. I think you perfectly fit into that size, and you are sort of in the middle, you're fine where you are. Good, there you go, we have our maximum number of attacks without being stretched unnecessarily. Again, I just want more dwarves at this point. Doom Swarm. So a mishmash, get infantry blocks, monsters, range stuff. First, on Deep Guard, let's do a bit better. Again, one side and not the other, so pack your guys in. I'm going to kind of rush up here and just fight anything in the centre, maybe up that way. You're probably the dinkiest of our units, so maybe I'll use you as... I mean, both of these guys, units of 10 veterans aren't really good enough to actually help against much things. So their ranged output is minimal, none of the really nasty long-range stuff, we're okay. One big monster. This is probably easier for us to deal with than the last army. The rats tend to be quite fragile, and a lot of it's power 3, so we can just get it to bounce off our armor. Are we all defense 6 now? Oh, everyone except the Deep Guard Infantry, so they all got better armor, but your Defense 5 Masterwork, so it kind of balances out. Let's come up here and flank around. Can I do this in such a way that I can avoid being flamethrowed? Probably not. To be honest, he's going to get a shot on me. Well, if anyone has to get shot, I'd rather it be you, because you can take it a lot more effectively. I'll throw a fireball. Oh, you might be able to just kill one. That'll reduce their damage output. Not if you roll a 1. Oh, cruelty. The enemy being forced to reroll their saves applies to the ranged attack. That's nice. And what we're going to do? Well, you're going to clean that up. You're going to come forward to here, maybe fight that. There's no point going that way. Stand there and stare at them. Make a grim face. They reached nothing. No one reached anything this turn. All our magnificent charges. Why the game allows you to select charges when there are none legal is unclear. You think it'd be smart enough just to skip the phase? Alright, well, we're definitely getting burned this turn. Who do I want you to fight is the question. I could send him straight into the enemy character and just bludgeon that unit of conscripts. The only thing that scares me is because I've bought no defensive upgrades. You could, in theory, be assassinated. We have equal skill, we have 3 attacks against 1.5 hits. He'll be power 5 on the charge against defense 4. So I only get a 5-up save. I don't benefit from the reroll because he's not part of the unit technically. He doesn't have divine protection. So yeah, and he does deadly strike, so he doubles his damage. He could, in theory, pick off our eliminate Oakenshield before I make effective use of him. Comes the monster. We're not going to fight you. There we go. So they roast me, but I get my saves. Rerolling. 1. Every one of these guys would get a 2-up save versus this unit, so... But I guess you have better skill, so we might as well throw you into them. Yep. Not fussed about that, that's okay. Well, if you're going to have to fight this regardless, what I'll do. Around here, and just give yourself the option. I'd love to be able to actually charge something. They're going to inch forward. If they're going to inch forward and hit me anyway, I might as well do that to make sure I get what I want. I can at least counter charge. Please, stop rolling so low. This could be so effective if you stop rolling so badly. Okay, interesting. You've given the flank to this unit. Put them into the side there. Who are you going to charge then? Probably those, and you can just start ping-ponging through their army. Or we could double hit. We could surround this one and kill it in a single turn. Just going to do the old stalling tactic. Safe. You're going to deal with this. That will leave you free. So what are you going to do? Well, I guess if you charge that one, what on earth are these 2 units back here doing? I can either double pin this one and surround and kill it, or have you charge it alone, then you can rush up here and clean your way through these ranks. The legionaries bother me because of the whole ignoring armor thing. I need to be careful with those. They're actually the biggest hassle for me. Let's try and set it up in such a way that I could flank that unit. So how would I do that? Probably you could do that. You'll fight that. If you get to here and start killing your way through these, you'll be there. You'll probably have to fight him head on, and then him head on. It's a bit grim. Just run you forward. Just stand here and hold their attention. You come up here because they'll probably turn, and then you can flank them next turn to help. Be first, good. I was hoping it would do that so I can do this. Otherwise they'd stop me there, which is annoying. Set them here. There's my choice. I can either start going through the back line or just send you into that. I think I'd like to send you up here. Plenty of units that can help with this later. Don't worry about that. Good, you can easily deal with those. Start backing away from the flamers as well. And this isn't good. Do you have a banner of mist? No, so it's going to hurt. but it's wasted its deadly strike ability, so its double wounds thing only kicks in once per battle, so that's it. I can now throw my character into you fairly safely. Do I want to use Curse Standard on this unit? I mean, it shouldn't be necessary, really. We should be fine. And you'd love to save it for when I deal with these big blocks of legionaries, so we'll hold on. They're out of range, so obviously it'd be a dream come true if I could flank those, but they're going to stop me, so don't worry. You just rush up here. What you could do is rear charge that one. Just want to move up. They'll move effectively out of your way by going to there, and then you can start moving forward. You're moving to the best of your ability. Don't block line of sight. Should be good. You just get out of the way of the nasty monster. What would be great is if I could somehow counter push and then snag the flamers, but no chance. There we go. So 3s. We don't do great, but I mean we're power 6 against defense 2. They have a large number of attacks with their 2 each, but I get a 2-up save, so unless I roll terribly, they'll just bounce off. There we go. Now we're showing off the Dwarven armor. We've been fighting a lot of big things like monsters that aren't giving us a chance to show off. Ordinarily, we just chin whatever the enemy can throw out. 4 attacks back. No damage because yeah, defense 6. Look at that. It's working. They hold, which I kind of expected given how big a unit it is. And this is a no-brainer. It's just get through. Yeah. Same idea here. I'll have a 2-up save re-rolling. They can't hurt me. There's a 1 in 36 chance of me taking any damage at all against the Skulker unit. We'll deal with the real problems back here in a second. Okay, well the monster's gotten pretty close. I might have to commit to flanking this then. Stalled with that one. Should have moved them first to safety. Well, if I'm going to hack... Oh, look at that! Armor! Oh, now I have to make a choice. I could go assassinate the flamers or abandon those warriors to their fate. I might be able to... How long? It's got very long range. I was considering fleeing from it, but I don't think I can quite get there. Forward you come. They're beyond your range, which is good. You're probably going to end up facing that one directly, though. See where that goes. So here, well, if they rally, I'd love to get something onto them to deal with that. You just follow behind. They would be horrendous against my deep guard because they nullify my masterwork armor. Go down here first. Decisions. Stop the monster or kill the flamers. I guess once I engage this, it will live, of course. It will turn, and that'll make it very easy for the warriors to come hit it in the side. That'll leave the flamers unattended, but it's better than letting it run around doing whatever it feels like. Okay. They've moved to there, which sadly will catch you when that fight inevitably happens, so enjoy being legendaried head-on. Here. They're basically stuck there no matter what they do. They run anyway, so don't worry. Uh-oh. Because they ran, I've put myself directly in their line of sight. Oops. Get to there and in theory flank them. Okay, I'm going to have to take the... I thought they would hold on and I could rear charge them. That was a bit silly. They get out of the way and now I've given them a perfect charge. Oh, I lost one to the character. Whatever. Pummel the silly conscripts. Shouldn't be overly difficult. Yeah, they'll break and they'll collapse. Here, Skulker's going to get eliminated. I love the reroll hit roll magic item now. I don't roll double one, so they just lose. Interesting. Who charges first? Them, I would assume. Oh, that one. Okay. I could try rear charging that. I'm pretty sure what would happen, unfortunately, is they just intercept me anyway because that line's shorter. But it's worth a go because it might get me behind that unit later. So I'm just going to double charge this unit. There's nothing else I can do. So let's try this. That's how it works. I can intercept you. That'll get you charged. Shall I sacrifice the unit of veterans so I can put the deep guard into their back? I could throw you both in. I'd definitely win, but you're giving them kind of max damage. Do that as we planned. There, okay, that did happen in the end. So be it. I can't stop it. I'll probably allow you to charge that then. Have you take a bunch of damage and then get a better charge with the deep guard into their rear. Before the legionaries come, that's... Oh, we got lucky. They missed us. Phew. Definitely curse standard now. This is the one turn you can hurt it when you've charged into it. That unit rallies. If I break this, I can kill them anyway. Leaves me with a choice. I'm going to move you up there. I'll get you in sort of position where you can do either or. They rally this turn, which is annoying. I'd hope they'd be gone. So if I do this, if I charge them and kill them in the back, then they're going to wind up flanking me later. So I guess what I should do... Who would I like to send into the monster? It effectively makes no difference. I'm not going to be able to fit them there anyway. So if they hold it, it's going to turn around. I think. I don't know if it can legally fit. Well, regardless, I can get the flank on it because I can fit my unit here. So just stand there for now. And then you have basically no way for you to help in this direction. It's kind of hard to get through. How would I contribute at this point? Well, you're veterans, so you tend to hold. You don't take morale penalties, so you should hold even if you get a bad turn, which will allow you to help them. You'll break this and win after taking some damage, it's fine, so then you can kill that, so you can deal with both of these. That leaves you unattended. Even if I move this up here, I guess I can move you up here to fight the Skulkers, thereby allowing you to kill that unit. I leave just you two down here. Together you can beat the monstrosity, but I'm not convinced you can beat the legionaries. If I sent you this way, could you help with the legionaries? Maybe, eventually. It'll take quite a few turns. I'll send you this way, because they'll win up here regardless. The one turn of those Skulkers getting attacks is irrelevant. We've seen them bounce off of us. Equal skill is painful. They're elite rats. And you only get 2. And then I only get a 4-up save. Oh, we rolled amazingly. Way to go, veterans. They hold, but no problem. Yep, the hit roll again is what's letting us down here now. No damage because of our amazing reroll armor. We defeat a halberdier unit. Render it completely moot. 14, so would like for a few more hits there. I'll do 2 wounds. Gets to reroll its hit roll because it's frenzied this turn, and then it gets 1. And it breaks in 1 turn. Okay, that's surprising. Kind of suspecting you to hang around for a bit. Oh, I can't charge the flamers. That's a shame. Not angled for it. Fine, you do that, and then if they die, you should then be in a position to immediately charge into those. Get rid of this block. One of you is going to turn around to have to deal with that. That's okay. You need to get near max damage flamethrower shot. Yep, thank you. I'll obviously love to charge and kill them, but it winds up where this goes. Definitely use the curse standard now. Hack through the legionaries. Okay, well they've moved in such a way I can ignore them. That's appreciated. Here, there you go, I can draw. I'm out of their range and I can draw a straight line and line of sight to there, so extract vengeance from the flamethrowers. He rallies because it's discipline 6. I mean, hasn't got good odds, but should do it, so I'm going to have to do something about that. Right, who do I want to put it? I think I've got 9 or 12. You're basically identical in all regards anyway, so Oath Monsters, there you go, it's a no-brainer, sorry. Silver Wall here, can go into their back. You rally, I should have a solution for that, and then you'll get out the way, so you're going to be facing this unit. Can you rush over here? Escape their line of sight in this direction. No. So I'm going to have to I'm going to wait here, and then they're going to move, and I'm going to hope I can kind of get around them. Damage here. They have 1 more chance to hurt me. Take 2, that's fine. And you do 3 with a deep guard. Even with the higher number of attacks, they're struggling. All gone. Very good. And we can indeed recharge them immediately. Much appreciated. Obviously, I'm not going to let you do that. Yeah, again, that's going to happen. Fine. Just turn around and kill them later. Don't roll too many 1s, you'll be fine. Oh, I forgot to charge here. That's tragic. Sorry, guys. Too many other things going on. Oh no, my poor veterans. Okay, just run over there and fight them. Alright, well, bizarrely that ended up giving me the flank here, I guess it's something. come around and help us fight the monster, because it'll definitely still be alive. Just wait. Oh, that's a bad mistake on my part. Good hits, because we're out of monsters, and we kill it. Hooray. It's a 2-up save, not a 3-up save rather than a 2-up. Yeah, don't roll 1s. A1 should be fine, though. Oh, their morale is dismal. Guys, you're not meant to be failing 9s. Over and over again. I really don't trust those deep guard to hold on when they should. And now you're going to take some more casualties. Come on, Mashers, you got to do better than this. It's all that finely wrought dwarven armor for if you just keep failing discipline checks against rats. Engage them in the side if they're still there. I don't know. It's not what you can help with. Be hilarious if you could break this in one turn. Nope, we actually barely won combat. Oh, they... Aha! No, I don't have to deal with them. That's lucky. Yeah, we roll 2 more ones. Now I'm going to have to heal the unit again. Oh, good. Now you insane bravery double won it. Sorry, veterans. Yeah, could have easily won that if there was 3 more guys next to you. We're outing this turn, so it's over. Makes no difference. Charging in for the sake of it. Skip the rest. Watching Or as a anti-ranged unit veteran. Dwarf veteran is going to lose to unit of flamers. He hits once, he gets a kill, and then dies because he rolls a 1. Called it. Any skill damage there, good enough. Oh, okay, we're going that way. Right, ignore the slight misplays. Heal everyone again. Oak and shield levels, more attacks. The skill actually, because I keep missing everything. Going to skill 5 is going to be more consistent than having 6 to 7 attacks. There you go, actually land some hits. And then the original units. Ranged and combat tech against cavalry and chariots. Interesting. Or you could just have more dwarves. At this point, honestly, the more dwarves suits me better. Okay, that's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. You're healthy enough. That's easy. That's easy. And then you, the silver, do you want to go up to max size, or are you happy at 12? We are about to go into the boss, so I think I'll take the heal, just to be safe. Yep, just have a bit more durability. So stretching out, you can stretch. This unit can stretch. And everyone else is already maxed. Would it really be a good idea to have them like full out that way, or would you rather just have more ranks for... It doesn't really help actually. Once they start doing damage, you're going to lose the 1 point discipline bonus anyway, and you forfeited like 4 attacks for it. So no, I think this is the better way to go about it. Yep, good. Act 2 boss, here we go. Unholy alliance. Stand together, lock shields, brace. Your best, guys. So they're going first, me on the side. There'll be some artillery at the back. I've got no solution for it other than slowly agonizingly walking into it. We just sort of here, pop up there and kill things. Again, we can use the terrain to our advantage here. Let's you on the side, the smallest unit, to distract everything that tries to run that way. Here we have anti-monsters, anti-monsters. They're also anti-monster, so you kind of can be there and help with anything that happens to be on that side, because you can't fit in this rank anymore. Got a giant who I could throw you straight into, I suppose. Foreman. Pieces of artillery I can't do anything about. I could escape that one and nullify the cannon at least by moving you over here. The problem is if I move first, that dragon is going to catch me because it's so damn fast. Hoping that it actually moves before the cannon does. Okay, I can't reach you with anyone this turn because I'm so slow. Might be able to eventually get someone into your flank. Ideally that would be you, but there's no way I'm going to be able to. I should have put him there, would have been easier to catch. No. Getting stone throwed. Nothing I can do. Just stand there. And again. Oh, that was, they blocked their line of sight with their cannon, so we needn't even care. Again, the reroll saves one though, so if someone had to be shot, you'd want it to be them. Could I trust 2 units with oath monsters to maybe overwhelm and kill this? I think so. Let's throw you up here as fast as we can. Instead, I'll have you deal with the front line. I could throw a fireball at it just cheekily while I'm here. It has to reroll save, so I might actually be able to hurt it. 3 wounds, not bad. Don't care about the chariot, it's that one I'm concerned with. If you're going to come around there and flank that, you can come up this way, because it's going to be out of the way momentarily. Here he comes. Good, I know where he is now. Here. I want to scooch out of the way just a touch. Like that, because you're going to need all the movement to continue to stall them. They're largely out behind. We can hide behind their artillery. They've got too many units, so we can just sort of cower. Ignore that for a bit. The only thing they can hit is the re-rolling saves unit, so I'm not that fast. I take 1 or 2 at most. I'm okay. Move around a bunch. That one going to go is pretty crucial. Giant is now. Yeah, there's their 1 unit. Save re-rolling. Fine. Okay, forced to take some moves. You haven't moved either of these yet, so you're stuck for now. You're probably able to flank this. It's nice. Kick down to power 6 so it can't charge. Would you want to send the other one in as well? Well, what I should probably do first is throw the fireball at it. I'll almost guarantee I can win. The War Chief's going to be annoying depending where it winds up. I could just throw Oak and Shield can kill him in 1 turn, that would be no problem. Just come over here. Can I reach without being seen? Close. Yes, I can. So you can flank that unit. Right, flanked. This may all be for naught because he may just be dead anyway. Move this one. So let's just stall with this one then. Be doing anything helpful. Okay, now know where it is, which is annoyingly just enough to catch you. So I think that'll prevent. Ultimately, you're gonna end up dueling this one anyway. I can't stop it. 5 is pretty good. 3 up save. Re-rolling. Oh, he's got 1 wound left. Could have actually killed him without ever having to engage other units. Not bad. Fireball acts as a hard counter. You're going to be here, so don't worry about their vision cone. Can I get up here cheekily to flank? No, my inferior speed means I'm never going to be able to flank this without being hit head on. I guess we can leave it to one of you to kill that, leaving the other one sort of free. So just stand there for now. Here comes. Okay, well, this is happening immediately. Had enough. No way. The dragon's not going to let me do my trick of slowly withdrawing. Head on. Who do I want this to be fought by? Well, I get a 4-up save, and they would get a 4-up save because it's exactly the same. So each of you could easily do a wound. So let's game out. Who would we want to be free? I could run you up here, have that charge and kill it that turn, but then there's no one free to move this. I could charge you, and then you get flanked. So no, you're probably better off having these take it on. Take a bit of damage because it hits you at power 7, but whatever. That at least means you're not going to get hit and killed by that one in the side. Do the 1 wound left. You're going to take that one on. Oh, okay. The chariot wants a piece, not the dragon. Well, to each their own, I suppose. Don't take this flank. It's not worth it. Oh, we could hop over and catch the veterans, you cheeky devil. Use this. Reason not to. Okay. Stall with this one. Just, I need to do a single wound. I sincerely hope you don't need your first standard this turn. Anyone get around? You can engage that directly, so if you squeeze around and side. That'd be great. Might not be enough room for me to fit here is the problem. I doubt it. I'd say it's the cost of being too wide. Okay, further up here instead. Nope, doesn't work either. If I was a more compact unit, you could probably just do that and you'd be okay. Get to there and then twist and see them. Yeah, you can fight those head on because even at power 4, you still get a 2-up save against the ride, so you can easily beat those. So you kill that and then charge them. I'll leave you there because you might be able to flank that later. If I don't hit it with someone, the problem is it's going to flank those. That's desperately what I not want to happen. I need them to come around and help with this, though. I just accept that these are going to have to fight the halberdiers head on. Pretty painful. As if I have any alternative at this point. But defense 6, I guess I could put... Maybe you could... their movement isn't good enough, is it? They've got movement 8. Maybe they could charge across and catch you. Allow you to charge those. Let's go. You want to come back here, please. Help us with the big creature. Further that way. I can definitely see it. Got it. They're anti-monster though, so if they survive this turn, they can turn around and actually do something. War cry from the chief kind of sucks because there's a lot of things in combat, but oh well. There we go. 1 wound, please. Oh, that reduces my 4 up to a 5 up. Okay, we did 6. We would have pretty much instantly killed it. Mind, we're actually quite good against giants. Okay, he hits me 0 times, which is amazing because he might have accidentally killed me. Hit him 3, which is enough to kill him. If he dies immediately. Good. Character's gone. It takes 2. It takes 3, so we just win. They're gone, so at least I'm not being hit by 2 units at the same time. 2 to the chariot. 2 to the chariot. We're stuck. Yeah, he rerolls his hits because of Furious Charge. Dragon also rerolls. That got him a lot of extra hits. Don't lose by too much. Hold on, please. Okay, come over there and pull another one up. I'm fairly certain I can't quite reach. That's okay. So you're going to have to get flanked. I'll show you what happens. We're definitely going to get intercepted. That's good. That's the one I wanted. Yeah, that happens. Sorry, guys. Just take a bit of damage from the halberdiers. Rush over there to help me with that. Get them off of me. Oh, stop the trolls. Use this now because you don't want to be stuck with those either. So this unit rally is going to be a pretty big deal. Still being artillery, bear in mind. Get back into hide in melee combat to stop that from happening over and over again. Okay. Means you're going to get flanked by those later if the deep guard can't come over and relieve you. 3-up save is pretty good. Win the combat. It's gone. You can't countercharge the trolls, so you're just going to get murdered now, but oh well. Character does nothing. Dragon does 2. Good hits because of the rerolls. 2 more wounds. 2 more wounds. It's alive. I'm hoping it goes away. No, that's a shame. Because I needed them free to counter the trolls. Here, you get a 2-up save. Should be okay. Largely, yeah. And we just pummel them. Up to power 6, they can actually do pretty decent combat damage now. Kill 3 with the character. 2, so we're actually going to win this combat. That's a draw, fine, we don't run away. And then we can surround and kill the unit. You're dead, is how I would phrase that. I can clean up the immediate stuff we're fighting, but then there's like a second wave I haven't really got the strength to deal with. Can't actually seem to shoot anything right now, so if I just stand in place, I'm safe from their annoying artillery. And can I get you up there? Demonstrate. Yes, I can. Good. We're not going to get flanked again, which is appreciated, and they'll go off the field on their own. Chariot's back with 1 wound. Right, no more dragon now, please. Hold double 1. Good timing. Please get rid of it. Good. You're a turn shy, though, because otherwise we'd be in a great spot to handle this. Now we're going to get flanked. Unit should be eliminated. Reroll saves, saving us there. We're gone. -4. Over here. Oh, they're alive. Look at that. If you hold, that's amazing, because that'll give us a great chance to flank. Well done, veterans. Range wreckers there. Doing us proud. Come around here and hit them. Okay, you flank that. Stop them from annoying me. And I can't do anything. No, don't charge head on to the front. That'd be daft. You are safe from being caught there, so if you break this unit, you can then flank the halberdiers in the chain combat. We can be shot with this one. So plan spot regardless. Clearly see them there, and I should be well clear of their line of sight, so we're good. Right, how am I going to clean up this mess? You're going to break this, hopefully, and they run away. So those two are dead. They're going to break this and then charge into that. That leaves this free to maybe be engaged. I might be able to slip you through them. I'm going to have you. I'm going to hope these get out the way. If they don't, I can just flank them fine. If they do, then I can start getting you through here. I gave that a shot, fine. And then you're going to start moving around this. Charge range. Well, after that's been flanked and killed, what are these 5 veterans going to do to help us? Maybe help with the chariots? So just come over here. That's not too concerning for the moment, nor is that. They are dead. Well done, we're very proud of you. Yeah, good damage to the bruisers. Come back. Out the way again, sort of. Okay, well I guess you can do that. Do that. Kind of getting stuck here. Side rather than a flank. That's fine. That. Side of this one. You free to consider your life choices. Trolls going the wrong way. Everything here is irrelevant. You can stall with not using abilities. Doesn't matter too much either. I need to wait for that one to move. Well, realistically, you're not going to get up there to help, so just be here to flank these in case they hold on. Okay, that's where they've wound up. It would be a front charge against the deep guard if it happens. So not the end of the world. Just fight them head on with the warriors. Would I be in the side arm of them? Oh, it's jolly close. But I think the majority of my unit is on that side, so I could put one in the front and one on the side and break them in a turn. So it's either that, or I just sort of... I can't get into the flank of that unit here. Or actually, maybe I can be greedy and go for that as well. Can't see them there. 6.8. Probably the best I can do. Maybe a more precise 6.8. See them there. Try to give myself... and just about see them there as well, so that's probably the best odds for also being in the flank, so maybe set up a double flank and kill this unit if you're lucky. If it doesn't work, then fine. They'll eventually win this one, I hope, and then come over here and help me. Yep, we're actually running out of attack numbers. It's a good turn. Get them, which is good, so maybe a surround on this is on the cards. And with the character's help between him and the unit, we should be fine to get through the bruisers, no problem. The artillery for your efforts there, but never mind. 2 wounds, so you haven't killed any trolls. Okay, I was kind of hoping they'd go away, but never mind. So between both units, we can do enough damage to win here. Oh, maybe I should have been greedy and put myself into the side there. Intercept, they charge back. Good, got that unit killed. Can't reach these yet, but maybe in a second. Trolls again. They've got good movement, which is actually going to mean I can't reach what I want to reach. Enjoy the rocks, guys. Slowly but surely going to chip away all of my poor veterans. Again. Can't roll a save even with the rerolls. Matter. They rally, of course they do, that's to be expected. Blasted troll unit is just in the way. If I can just get rid of you, I'd be free to kill through all of this. In fact, I'm just going to do it. Just go kill them. Stand there, charge them head on and crush them. And then I can kill all of their rear line. Right. This kind of matters now. You need to be able to win this. 4 is good. 2 is back. Okay. Reroll because we're anti-monster. No damage to contribute, but please break. Ah, we're still stuck here. It gets worse for us as we go on because we lose attacks faster than them. 1 damage. Not good at all, actually. I need these to take some meaningful wounds. 5. Break. They're going to flank you now. Okay. Needed those gone so I could flank these. But regardless, those trolls aren't going to let me do anything I want, so I'll show you what happens. Oh, maybe I can charge that one. They can't stop me. Good. Save me some unnecessary damage. Why didn't they charge? Oh, they had to turn around first, I guess. Trouble now. Uh-oh. Poor deep guard. Yeah, 2 more wounds. Maybe we'll get another one. Oh, we lose 5. That's agonizing. Yeah, we actually lost combat. It's going to get slowly worse and worse for us. You guys missed your chance to break this unit. Over here. No damage. I think I overestimated the amount of damage I could do to a foot knight unit. They're pretty tough. Yeah, they're just going to keep passing discipline. That unit passing discipline checks might have actually cost us the battle. I mean, this is obviously dead, but that's not the problem. Fine, and then you can just go into the next one. Assuming I can even counter... I can counter-charge the trolls at least. Well, you can do that. The issue with doing that is that then you're so out of position you can't even fight back. So I'm going to take the trolls now. This is lost, I'm going to be honest with you. Hoping for a miraculous turn down here. But they somehow managed to fail enough to go away. Hey, we finally got them. Okay, we might be able to save those 2 units over here. Deep guard, do no wounds again. Can't seem to do anything to save their lives. So we take no damage from the unit in the center, but yeah, now we're just going to die to the ones who charged in. Ah, don't fail high discipline checks. Here, can you beat the trolls? I really need you to. 5 wounds from the oaken shield, that's great. Another 2 from you. That should be enough to get us through. Yeah, we're okay. Losing the one sadly means I can't then charge straight into that because I lost some volume, but I think we'll be better served ignoring the artillery pieces and coming back here anyway. Can't charge anything. This might just boil down to the character unit having to carry us through. Don't really have a lot of other strength to work with. You're going to get hit by artillery a whole lot. I can't do anything about that. Do rally, so let's help in a second. I need you to actually contend with enemy melee, not their shooting. Can't hide from cannon. Well, maybe I can if I'm a bit cheeky. Right over there, you can charge either of those, whatever you feel like doing. Still getting cannon fired. This one hurts because it's 5 up, so even with a reroll we're liable to lose guys. This hasn't rallied yet, so I need to... Do I throw them back into the meat grinder here, or do I... I'll have to assume it comes back, yeah, double 1. You back inside should probably be enough to break it again. They're also back, so that's going to come kill us afterwards. 3 poor deep guard, aren't long for this world now. Halberdiers in particular can be devastating. All of these, what's the biggest threat to me? Probably the halberdiers. I want them gone. Try and break this unit. Okay. Come the trot, they're going. Oh, they caught me. Oh, it would have been much better off if they were down there. Now I'm going to get recharged. At least I can fight backwards with the character, which is a bit kooky. Don't worry about the artillery pieces. Don't worry about that. Okay, you're going that way. Where are you going? Towards me. Seems sensible. Oh, I was going to be trying to be lucky there, see if I can ignore you and go hit the chariot. Good, 4.5, doesn't do it, can't see. Oh, maybe I can do it? Oh, it's going to be jolly close. I'm out of charge. Just twist a bit. Surely that works, I can clearly see it and they can't see me. So I can at least get the chariot off of you. Need this unit gone now. Oh, guys. Oakenshield, you've got to roll hits better. Uh-oh. That unit holds. Okay, that's a start. Unit hit by trolls now, deal with it. 2 wounds. The 1, shame. Hey, we got one. Hooray! So, at least get that one for me. You're gonna get recharged. Sorry, I can't help you. I can't afford to flee them. I need you to actually win this somehow. Yeah, I couldn't reach. Let's see if that rallies. Yeah, they're all facing the wrong way. You're going to recharge me. I can't stop you. That unit rallies, so it just leaves you. Well, if it does, it'll go off the field. If not, I need to hit it with both units again. Side. No, it's actually running this turn, so I'm going to have you run away behind cover just to stall. Fingers. Oh, he's still hit below average every single turn. Should be 4 hits, not. We lost, so now turn around. Okay, we might be able to win now. This unit's going to get surrounded and killed, so it saved you from that 1 wound chariot. Actually, the fact it survived all those many turns ago is going to be a much bigger deal than we would have thought. You're still on the field, how annoying. There's what I can do. Surround this one again. Guess you're the harder hitting one, so I'll put you back. To their side if they're still there. Too close, sorry. Turn around. Don't worry about the artillery. It does rally, so yet again. Hey, average rolling. Do 3 wounds. Okay, so our reroll saves guy is dead now, so I can't deflect wounds on the character, and now we've lost. Yeah, he can't. If they broke, I would be okay, but now they can do 2 wounds to him fairly easily. Back, side, and in. Pass. Best case scenario is you kill an extra troll, but that's it. He gets one, that's nice. He takes 6 wounds and instantly dies.
We were leaderless. Defeat and death are upon us.
Yeah, the durability of those foot knights is actually being a serious hassle. The wounds here, but hopefully they go away. They're off. 23. Now I think their morale is low enough such that if I stall the game out, I can actually win. So I'm going to run these over to the corner and just about cheat my way through this. Hope they don't get shot to death before I can get behind the wall. They've locked onto that target, which might save me. The end boss's morale only starts going down once you get to 25%, so them holding on here just as long as they did might save us. Now I could just stall a couple turns and I'll win the battle with these 2 units. That's why I was rather eager for them to win down here. I sort of had an inkling this would happen. We'd eventually lose up here, but I can just about scrape on by. Behind the rock, so the only thing that threatens me now is these killing me. Hey, no damage. No damage back, but we've been flanked, so we're going to lose combat, I think. Okay. Durability of Dwarf Warrior is helping us out here. We're out in this turn, we've done it. We've won. Turn 18. Oh. Holding on to the bitter end like a proper dwarf. That single unit of halberdiers will probably be enough to kill us now. I have to go around and we couldn't win on the field. Maybe get that one, but that's about it. Durability of the Foot Knights has actually been really annoying. You're as tough as a proper dwarf, but you're not bad. What a glorious victory. Heal everything now. 5, 3, 4. Okay. I don't really care what the golden gun. We're just going to do this. And then we actually come out sort of okay. After the horrendous kicking. I know exactly what I'm going to do when I start the next thing. There's a beautiful campsite there to help us out, and then we can start taking some extra supplementary battles. But yeah, we've done it. There you go. Act 2 boss is pretty much the hardest spike in the game, so that's the one I was dreading. Now that we've beaten that, we should be clear to have a good odds of beating the rest of Act 3, because we'll heal up to a good strength. We'll take some battles here for gold to get a nice buy, and then we'll heal to maximum of our potential and go for the boss. Thank you very much for watching. It was a bit grim. Well done if you made it through it. I'm glad we did. If you did enjoy, please do like and subscribe. It helps out the channel, and of course I appreciate it. If you have any ideas for other kind of SOVL content, challenge runs, or just characters and builds you'd like to see, please do let me know. Or if you just want to chat with me and others down in the comment section, that's great too. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.